There are a lot of haunted ship movies. It's almost its own genre. And today, I want to talk about a particularly obscure one called The Lost Voyage, which was produced for the Sci-Fi Channel and released in 2001. And we need to talk about it because this thing is like a hidden relic. There's a lot to unpack here. So the movie opens with these watery title cards, and underneath it, it's playing this classic like thriller score with a piano and a choir. I'm locked in. I'm sold. Like, this is all I need. The rest of the movie could just be Pingu walking in a circle for like 90 minutes. And if you just keep hitting this score, I'm good. Hold up. I want to see where this goes. Cut to Miami, 1972. And right off the bat, I have to give them points for time period accuracy. Notice how everything is slightly overexposed and oversaturated with a slight blue tinge to it. That's exactly how everything looked in the 1970s. And if you're thinking like that's obviously not true, that's fine. But you've clearly never tried snorting crack. And in this opening scene, we meet our main character, Aaron, as a young lad as he's saying goodbye to his father and his stepmother before they board the cruise liner, the Corona Queen, for their honeymoon. In hindsight, the name is a bit rough, but so is the movie. And we learn that Aaron's biological mother has passed away. And you can tell that he's frustrated and he's really going through it.
What's the matter with you?
She's not my mother. My mother's dead.
He's lashing out at people. He's lashing out at balloons. R.I.P. Balloon. R.I.P. Balloon.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Balloon. Now please join in putting on your party hats as we lower the tiny balloon-sized coffin. DJ. Hey, Sonny. He was a good balloon. He was the best balloon. He was.
Oh, I'm feeling low again. Ain't shit I owe to them.
Back to the movie, and we cut to the Corona Queen sailing on the high sea. GIs. And you'll notice from this handy graphic here that we are approaching the Bermuda Triangle. And if there's one thing that I know about triangles, it's that they have three sides. We then see Aaron's parents in their cabin, and then we cut to the bridge of the ship, and the radar is losing its mind.
Sir, that signal is advancing. It looks like land. Oh,
My worst fear. That's how you know things are getting serious, when the binoculars get pulled out.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's a pretty big storm. And despite their attempts to stop the ship, they can't really do anything about it. And the ship heads into this giant cloud. But it's not just any cloud. This is a ghost cloud, which is, for my money, one of the worst types of clouds. Up there with the cumulonimbus, the shelf cloud, and of course any cloud that comes out of this. And then there's like this crazy sequence where a bunch of evil spirits invade the boat. And this is the last time that the Corona Queen or anybody on board is ever seen again, at least until present day. And then we cut to a middle-aged Aaron, played by Judd Nelson. And we catch Aaron in the process of recording voice memos about the disappearance of the Mary Celeste. So as you can see, man's still obsessed. He's still working through his childhood trauma.
Mary Celeste is one of the most baffling and terrifying and mysterious, confusing.
Baffling and mysterious.
Is actually what it looks like when I record these videos. God damn.
It's always bothered you, hasn't it?
I'm sorry, do I know you? Excuse me, how did you get in here?
Hey, I was just coming to see you.
Did you just see a guy come out of my office?
No?
You wanted to see me?
Yeah.
I like how quickly he just lets this go. Like, if I saw a shrouded, mysterious figure in my doorway, I wouldn't just let that. I'm not letting that shit go. At least not that easily.
It's always bothered you, hasn't it? Hey, I'm down here.
Have you heard?
Oh, I heard what?
And this woman here is Aaron's co-worker, Mary. And she informs him that the Corona Queen has just been spotted by the Coast Guard off of the Bermuda Islands. And cut to a news station, and this is where we're first introduced to Dana. And she is the host of a popular paranormal TV show on the network. We also meet Randall, Dana's cameraman, and Jules, who is an ambitious young reporter who pretty much just wants to steal Dana's job.
I just wanted to ask you if you'd consider letting me take the Bronzeville assignment.
Well, I don't know how comfortable I am with that.
But I already ran it by Kaplan, and he thought it was a really good idea.
Oh.
Oh. Even though he has no idea, I'm doing this to Drew Gooden right now, and very, very unsuccessfully.
Hey, what you got there, D?
And it's at this point that Dana and her crew get word about the reappearance of the Corona Queen. And the plan is that they're gonna fly out to the ship and get this story.
Randall, get a field package together.
What, Betacam, couple radio mics?
No, whole enchilada.
Let's go! Whole enchilada.
Man,
Got a big one?
looks that way. I'm working an angle right now.
I feel like people should say that more often. I'm working an angle. Here's the theory. I feel like I'm working an angle as a response to anything. Can make that thing sound reasonable. That's the theory. Why are you putting your shirts in the dishwasher? Oh, working an angle. Oh, smart. Anyways, so Dana's boss comes in and he tells her, your ratings are down on your TV show. And he tells her that he wants to promote Julie to the host. And he pretty much puts Dana on notice that she is gonna lose her job.
Don't fight me on this.
Is that a threat?
No. It's good career advice.
Now, two things are obvious. Firstly, this guy is a scumbag. And secondly, Dana's pissed off, understandably. And so now she has like extra motivation to go to the Corona Queen, get this story, and make it an absolute banger. We then cut to Aaron's apartment. And I need to highlight the decision here to CGI this shot. CG, why did you do this? So Aaron is sitting on his couch, flipping through scrapbooks and reliving trauma, as you do, when Dana knocks on the door and asks him to come along with her and be a part of this story on the Corona Queen.
I'd really like an exclusive. And considering your background, you're a wonderful choice.
So Dana gives Aaron the pitch on why she wants him to come along, but Aaron's hesitant because he's like, your show's kind of trashy, and I don't want you to be exploiting the death of my parents.
And every couple of years, someone is nosing around, looking for a new angle on an old story.
Oh, but this time there is a story. We're flying out to the ship in 4 hours. Will you go?
I'm sorry.
So in the end, he declines, but Dana does leave her business card.
I'm really excited. I can't wait to start.
Oof.
Julie's going with you.
Cut back once again to Aaron in his apartment, and he's just chilling. He's having a nap on the couch. Look how peaceful he is. He's probably having an awesome dream. Let's have a look. Scratch that. And then he receives a spooky ass phone call with just static on the other end. It's like, he just can't catch a break. Hello? We're now at the Everglade Airport and it is bucketing down rain. There's thunder. I feel like there's thunder and lightning all throughout this movie. And this is where we are introduced to Lance Hendrickson's character, Mr. David Shaw. I also a big fan of how they staged this shot to all sort of happen in one take. I think that's cool. So basically, David Shaw works for the cruise line company that owns the Corona Queen, and he's been put in charge of the salvage operation to go out and get that ship running and bring it back to shore. I guess that's why they call him David Shaw. And along with him, he's got two salvage operators. We've got Danzinger. I knew this guy, I think it's Jeff Kober. Joe from The Walking Dead season 4. And there's also Fields along with Dana and her crew. So they've clearly got like a dodgy arrangement here. So they've loaded up the helicopter and they're just about to leave when Aaron rocks up.
No theatrics, no melodrama. I mean, otherwise I'm gonna stay here, okay?
Okay.
That was the least reassuring okay of all time. So they're flying over the ocean, but the pilot is really struggling to locate where the ship is.
Just find the ship, please.
What's all that stuff? It's my field gear.
What sort of gear?
Paranormal research stuff.
Nothing more comforting than when an expert in their field refers to their very specific equipment as stuff.
Some people say the door opens to the very bowels of hell itself.
Well, there is some research that seems to substantiate that theory. Then again, it may just be a boatload of bullshit.
Take my job. I didn't know we were holding auditions.
What the hell was that?
That would be turbulence.
No shit.
No shit. Also, no shit. Still got it.
That's it. That's the Corona Queen.
Don't get excited.
What else could it be?
It might be a naval
That's the
target.
Corona Queen.
I'm sorry guys, that's not the Corona Queen. I know exactly what that is. That's a PlayStation 2 cutscene.
I'll have two number 9, a number 9 large.
So everybody gets loaded onto the ship via this CGI basket, and then they start getting to work.
Small explosion or a charge could have taken those out.
Almost looks like they were attacked.
Attacked by what?
Land. So they all sort of split up, and Dana begins gathering material for her TV show. She attempts to interview Aaron, but he clearly has other things on his mind.
Aaron?
What am I feeling?
Yeah.
I feel, wet.
Ew. This is followed by a scene where they start setting up their equipment, and boys being boys, have a good old-fashioned tech measuring contest.
3 high-8 digicams, 2 infrared CCD cameras, 1 full spectrum cam, 2 Sennheiser 416 mics, and a parabolic dish. What's that thing?
It measures atmospheric variances.
Atmospheric variance, huh? EMG imager.
That's the old one. This is the latest.
Pretty cool, guys. But check this out. This is the Rabbit R1. It's an AI companion, and you guys don't think this is cool? Get it out of here. I guess you're right. It kind of does suck, doesn't it? I do have another thing though. On this computer right here, I have a piece of software known as Chat GPT. And wait till I tell you what it can. Get it out of here. You guys don't think this is impressive? It's like 2001 in this movie. You guys are meant to be like impressed by this. I guess you are right. It is all pretty lame, isn't it? I do have one more thing from the future. Peach Pit's entire discography. No skips. I know, right? Across an EP and 3 studio albums. How is that even possible? And so with the time pressure on, the salvage operators go off to do the very first thing you should always do when you boot up a game of COD Zombies. Turn on the power. Who knows? Maybe Aaron will repack his paranormal research stuff. Get dead wire on that shit.
You see, Mr. Roberts, we ain't exactly supposed to be on this ship right now.
So Fields and Danziger go to find the generators, and meanwhile, Aaron ventures off to do some paranormal hunting. And this is when Aaron experiences the first supernatural occurrence in the movie, which is when he stumbles across the food pantry. And much unlike this film's Rotten Tomatoes score, the food in this pantry is fresh. But he has to be sure, so he gives this potato a ye-olde sniffin'.
David, tell us about the history of the ship before her disappearance.
The Corona Queen was the 6th ship in the Crescent Fleet. Her maiden voyage...
Honestly, the movie should just be this.
What's with the music?
Oh.
Just turn it off.
I love the idea that Shaw just fucking hates music. Just like the worst, like it's the worst thing. So the power's back on, there's music playing, Shaw's having an MBD, and everybody ends up in this creepy ass nursery. No. Guys, what more do you need? Look at the picture. Leave.
I want to get some gear in here now.
Okay, Dana, I don't think that's appropriate, but...
Hey, Shaw?
Yeah.
You might want to look at this.
Oh my God.
I like to imagine she's upset about how bad the special effects look. We fast forward a little bit, and Dana is by herself in the video monitoring room when she has an intense flashback. Besides how traumatic that is, inherent design flaw in the life support machine, yeah? Like, I feel like that should not be that easy to turn off. My guitar amp is literally harder to turn off than that. Not by much, but it has 2 switches. I feel like minimum 3 switches on a machine like this. Minimum.
Come on.
Say again.
I said, hold up.
And radios.
Jesus! Shocking.
Ah, jeez.
Ooh, burnt. Now he's supposed to eat it. So everybody reconvenes back in the video monitoring room, and they have a surprisingly realistic reaction to this, at least for horror movie standards.
We gotta get off this ship. I tried to contact the Coast Guard, but the radios are all down.
You tried to reach the
Yes,
Coast
I did.
Guard?
There's a man dead on this ship.
Fields is dead, that's it. No arguments, no bullshit. It's time to go.
Like, yes, call the Coast Guard, GTFO, but unfortunately, the phones are down. Except this phone, when it gets a call, from beyond the grave.
What the
And on the other end is Fields, and he warns everybody to go up to the bridge and have a look.
There's something we should see up on the bridge.
What is that?
Land.
It's moving straight for us.
How long before it's here?
I don't know, 3, 4 hours tops. So Fields was trying to warn us.
Yeah, but from what?
Land. And then Daz absolutely clutches up. He gets the radio working just long enough to be able to contact the helicopter pilot. But unfortunately, the helicopter is also 3 to 4 hours away. So they're going to be cutting it pretty fine.
4 hours. Look, we have a situation here.
So now things are looking pretty dire. But in the meantime, Aaron goes off and does more ghost hunting because when in Rome... It looks like someone's having a vape in the back there. Like there's all this supernatural shit going on. But in the back, there's just like some guy vaping. And then Shaw tracks down the captain's log. And whatever he sees in here gives him the heebie-jeebies. I don't really know what it is though, because from the look of it, it just looks like my maths book in high school.
Dana brought us out here and put us all in danger. Network is gonna fire her faster than you can say gross negligence. And you're gonna be my cameraman.
Hi, guys.
Julie.
Ooh.
I thought you were screwing Kaplan, but I had no idea you were trying to screw me too.
You screwed yourself.
And then Julie's like, screw this. And she goes off to leave, but Randall tries to stop her. He gets way too physical and she tases his ass.
Calm down, Julie.
I mean, I don't know what he expected, like for her to not have a taser. I mean, me personally, I don't leave the house with that one. I'm heading out to the supermarket. I'll be back soon. Okay, make sure you take your taser. I always do. Don't tase with fruit. I wonder what that means. Hey you, what are you doing to that fruit? Hey, cut that out. Hey. So Julie is off vlogging by herself, but I'm sure that'll go fine and nothing bad will happen. Oh no, she's being sucked into the spell of the ship.
It's your show.
My show.
It is now.
But seriously, this is probably like my favorite sequence in the film. Anyways, this sequence ends with Julie signing a contract, which I think is her signing away her soul. Just a classic debate. So Julie's fully cooked now. Like her soul is a part of this ship, but the boys don't know that. So they go off looking for her. Don't do it. Yeah.
It's locked! Move away from the train! Dude, what can I do?
Kill switch!
I got it, guys!
Ooh, damn. I think I have to blur that for YouTube. I don't want to be the nitpick guy, but I think this was avoidable. Just like walk around the chain. I don't know. Hey, don't go near the chain. Why did you do that? I told you don't go near the chain. I thought you said you've got to hear the chain.
Oh, shit.
Bro just realized that he f***ing dropped the chain. And in his defense, he was told to hit the kill switch. So cut back to that video monitoring room where everybody like reconvenes throughout this movie, and Aaron bursts in there like a madman with his hands covered in blood. And if you cut it before he starts explaining himself, it looks pretty guilty.
Where's Dad?
He's dead.
Things get a bit heated between everybody. Shaw pulls out his knife, and I swear to God, the movie plays the Among Us roll reveal sound effect. I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
Don't make me cut your tongue out.
And then the conversation devolves into an r/conspiracy thread.
Triangle is some sort of doorway or portal.
To where?
Hell, another dimension. The ship. It was on the other side for a long time. Do you know what a capacitor is?
Oh yeah, of course.
Think that the Corona Queen has somehow become a capacitor
So the helicopter's not too far off now, but before they leave, Dana wants her tapes, which are in the creepy ass nursery. Of course, she sends Randall to go and get them.
Randall, go to the playroom. I'm gonna get everything here.
Hey, Jules?
Dude, who taught her block down and upper pie punch?
Fatality.
So with Randall gone, it's just Shaw, Dana, and Aaron, and they all make their way up to the top deck of the boat, and the helicopter has arrived. What follows is a CGI fest for the eyes, and there is so much to unpack here, just CGI wise, and I didn't even know how to like begin. And then the helicopter pilot summed it up perfectly.
Good God.
Oh, baby.
Firstly, rip Mr. Shaw. Secondly, if there's anybody who knows like more about CGI, how are these effects for 2001? Are they decent? Have they just aged poorly? But yeah, this goes on for like 5 minutes, and then Dana and Aaron escape.
Congratulations. You got the story of the century.
Oh, it's my music. It's back. Is that The Office?
Similarities between the two cases are remarkable.
What two cases?
The Mary Celeste and the Corona Queen. Goodbye, son. Goodbye, son.
And that is The Lost Voyage. If you're still here, thank you. I really do mean it. The channel recently hit 5,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me. So I just want to say thank you so much for your support. If there's stuff that you'd like to see me talk about, cover, leave a comment. I'll be back sooner than later. And until then, goodbye, son.